Hey everyone, Simu aka Chairman here on the Tressa's Collectibles channel doing a gameplay video for you guys for the new Revue Starlight Relive set in English. And joining me today is...
This is Joon. The newer people aren't even gonna know who I am, so
okay, fine.
Don't worry about it.
All right, a good friend of the channel, Joon. Formerly in the Weiss business sphere, right? Those of you who know will know. It's very rare for me to be the one introducing the guest. Usually I'm the guest on here as I'm not usually around. But today Joon has a very special deck he wants to show off to us. So why don't you kind of talk a little bit about what your deck is?
Yeah, this is a newer Avatar set. The last Airbender. It's I don't know. I really like it. It's a level 1 combo. This 2/1 Aang comes out at level 1 if it has a copy of itself in level, and then you summon with the Climax Combo you summon out a 2/1 that has a sent to memory effect, so you recycle it every turn, and then your finisher line ends up being a standby with the level 3 Azula. When you reverse, you can burn top deck, and then the idea is you have to also sack a character, so you sack the Sokka, and then you can pay the cost on the Sokka to summon more cost 0 characters for even more attacks.
Yeah, perfect. So we just finished up the Avatar content block previously, and we did demo a lot of the different decks that we talked about in the deck overview video. However, Joon's list that he came up with afterwards is a deck that we actually did not consider at the time, and we're not able to show it off, but after seeing it in action, we would like to show it off on this channel as well. Just like one of the many ways you can play Avatar The Last Airbender from the previous set. So yeah, there's still a lot more from this set. It keeps on giving. As for me, I will be playing a deck from the Revue Starlight Relive set. This is going to be featuring the level 3 Akira combo, which is in my opinion the best combo from the set. It's a very high floor, very low resources, pretty good payout. Also heals, 11k beater, just a fantastic all-around card. And generally speaking, there's been very many different Akira lists throughout Relive history, I guess. There's been the Door level 1 combo and the Wind level 1 combo. However, I feel like those aren't that great in current metagame, especially against something like Alice. I feel like both of those variants would struggle a lot. Therefore, I am bringing in the level 3 Mahiru, which is a combo at level 2. When you standby it out with her standby climax, you can pay 1, send the standby to waiting room to stand her immediately, and she also gives global 1 soul. So kind of like playing a 1k1 while using a standby effect. And that way, our level 1 game, we can just play to set up. And then from level 2 and on, we have a pretty strong, solid game plan for hopefully a nice, consistent in-game finish. So yeah, let's just get straight into the games. As we want to remind viewers, this is with the Sokka as printed. We don't know how long that card is going to remain in its current form, whether that is without a restriction or without some kind of an errata. It does seem like that card wasn't printed in a way that the multiple attacks prior to level 3 does not seem like an intentional game design, just because of cost resource balancing. Very similar to a Ayame card from Hololive that will soon come to English. So.
But it's banned in Japanese.
It just recently got banned in Japan, so this is just kind of like, Weiss has like different costs, and these cards kind of break that resource.
Yeah, the way the card is worded is not normal.
Right. So we'll see how long that stays the way it is, but for now we will take full advantage of the card as printed and just have our fun with it. Or I guess you'll have fun with it, and I will just suffer. Okay.
We'll see.
All right. I have the going first, going second cards here. And go ahead, choose one.
I'm going first. I'm looking first. I'm going to
5.
Drop 3.
Okay. What? Did I shuffle? Alright, well, we're definitely dropping 1. I mean, this is like not the worst opening hand here. I'm not really looking for a level 1 combo in this deck in particular, so like having all this is like, it's actually kind of fine. And then we keep this so we can level it. So alright, yeah, I'll just drop 1. I mean, this is probably actually, if I trigger a standby at 0 and I don't have target, that's probably not great. Let's drop 2. I'll drop 2. I drop 2 here. All right, not bad. Go ahead.
I just dropped 3 here. I dropped the level 0 with the Top Brainstorm. I run 4 copies of the Top Brainstorm, so generally it's fine to drop it early on. Also, you run standby. If you trigger standby at level 0, it kind of feels bad if you have no targets because there are really no level 1s in the deck. So you kind of want a level 0 in there, and there are very few targets that you can standby out that you get value out of. I could have kept the 2-1 Aang to just clock it.
Okay, but you didn't, which makes me think you either have
because
Katara or Blue Aang in your hand, so you can swap it.
There are ways to get this in clock, but then also another thing that's important is like I need this card to like get it off in the first place. Okay. So that's one of the reasons, and then these are just good starters.
But I feel like if you didn't have either the Katara or the Aang, the Blue Aang, you'd probably want to keep it just so you can
generally speaking, yes.
Unless you're like really greeding for like specific cards,
right? But it depends on.
But I feel like your discards.
Yeah. You could have kept it. Or like fish for this card.
I would bet that you have the Blue Egg in your hand.
All right, I'm going first. I'm gonna draw for turn.
Go ahead.
Okay. There's not much else. I could either clock this or clock this. If I had another card that hasn't been shown yet, like the level 0 on Aang, I could clock this instead. But I'll clock this just to be safe, so we're good to go.
Oh, I guess if he has another one, sure.
Clock. I'm gonna draw 2. Yeah. So if we had this card, could have just clocked something else instead and then get it anyway. So for turn 1, I can play any of these characters basically. This is just a good turn 1 play. On play, I have a mandatory reveal top 3. If it's 3 different colors, I just get to add any one of them. If it's a climax, I can still add it, just any card. As long as there are 3 different colors, I can add any card. This looks like a good card to add. So I'm gonna add another copy of it. And the rest of it goes to the waiting room. And then another reason you want to do this early on in the game is you have more waiting room targets because you remember your other climax is a choice trigger. We already had 1 copy of this in the waiting room, but perhaps you want to salvage that instead, and then if you want to trigger more triggers, soul triggers in the waiting room to put it into stock for choice, and then level 0s for standby obviously. So you generally want a decent sized waiting room at the start. And the second effect is I can change the bottom card of my clock with a card in my waiting room. So if this was something else, I could put in the Aang because I'm gonna need to level this for early pick condition. Right? I'm gonna go into attack. Okay. Direct for 2. 3.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Take. I cancel actually. All right. All right. Draw for turn. All right. Similar to Joon's deck, I also have experience condition as the 3/2 Akira, so I kept that in opening hand. I'll draw 2 here. This hand it's okay. Didn't draw the card I really wanted, which is the clean cut. So unfortunately, not really much I can do here. I think the waiting room, I want to just kind of mill a bit, and then get a bit of stock to work with for the following turn. So I'm gonna play this drop search. I don't have stock to drop search, but on play it is mandatory mill 2. And then if I hit a climax, I can give 15 to any one of my characters. So I'm gonna mill 2 here. Still not great targets in the waiting room, unfortunately. We do have some 0s though, it's probably fine. And I'm trying to think, I probably want 2 stock next turn, so go ahead and play the card in Aiju as well. Can't use the salvage Riki effect, but I can use the first effect, top check, top or mill. I don't really care to mill that, and it is a clean trigger, so I think we're probably fine to keep it on the top. Alright, I'm gonna front attack here first for 1 and trigger for 2.
1, 2.
Alright, direct attack here for 1, 2, trigger for 2.
2.
Go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna draw for turn. Alright, so I could potentially just not clock here because this is on top of clock and I could resolve the alarm. So I am going to wait a turn. He's at 0-1, so I want him to stay at level 0 for maybe 1 more turn. So I'm gonna stay at 0. I'm going to, how big are these?
Base, right? Printed, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna play Sokka on play, pay 1. I'm gonna clock a card from waiting room. Okay. I'm just gonna clock this because I already have another copy, and then search and summon. I'm gonna summon this Ty Lee so I can deal with this board. And then I'm gonna play another copy of itself so I can deal with both copies.
Oh, no, 2.
Okay. And then I want to play a 4th character, so this activates. Okay.
Okay.
Man, probably should have looked at your list before we started this. Doesn't move or anything, right?
Oh no.
I don't remember review. It's been so long.
Wait, does it move or anything?
Huh?
What move?
No, I don't remember the review cards.
What do you need to know? I can tell you probably.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Oh, sure.
All right. So start a climax phase. This alarm activates on top of my clock.
Okay.
4 more other avatar characters. All the avatar characters. I get a blind stock. I'm gonna go into attack. A front attack for 1, 2.
1, 2. Take the 2.
On reverse. Ability reverse you.
Okay.
On the front attack for 1, 2.
Oh man. You're just triggering cancel.
Yeah. Reverse you, and then I'm gonna direct for 2, 3. Yeah. So this deck has a lot of soul triggers in them.
Take that. Okay. Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna use this ability on hitting waiting room. I can discard a card. Any character, World of Avatar character from my hand, and then search for this specific Azula or another copy of Mai, I believe, that's not in the deck.
Okay.
And then I am gonna resolve the effect twice.
Yeah.
Discard the Azula that I just searched out, and then search the other copy, add it to hand, and this just thins out my deck.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Oh.
Alright. Alright, my turn.
Go ahead.
Stand and drop. Okay. I'm in a bit of an interesting situation here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clock, and I'm gonna level here. So generally speaking, you're trying to level the Akira in this deck, and if you can, you level that up as soon as possible. However, the entire level 1 game in this deck is yellow, and in the situation where you're at specifically 1-0 and you can only choose between one color and you need to play yellow, it's actually okay to level yellow. There's ways to get Akira into your level by swapping, as like there's a level swap, the 1-0 Meifan, which is right here. As well as you have an entire level at level 1 to get Akira into your level for level 2, and you don't actually need Akira's experience effect until level 2. So sometimes it's okay. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and level yellow here so I can play yellow, and then we'll just try to get Akira into the clock later. Tracking Akira positions is pretty important. 1 Akira here, 1 here. So we have 2 more chances of Akira just kind of landing in our clock. That'd be ideal. Alright, draw in 2 cards here. Oh, that works too. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, I want to... Alright, I'm gonna do some fun stuff here. Alright, we're gonna play... He doesn't really have a board for me to really challenge here, so I'm kind of being chilling.
You're gonna see a lot of that during this match.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a lot of advantage if I can. So I'm gonna play the My Own Shine Con Aijo here, which is played it earlier for the mill, but now I can actually use the salvage effect. So I can pay 1, clock the top card of my deck, and salvage a level 1 or lower character. And I'm gonna go ahead and salvage the person by your side, Mahiru Tsuriyaki. This is from set 1. It's a very unique card, and I'm gonna use the top check to hopefully see a level 2 or higher. Then I can play this to get the free stock. Hwah! No, it's not. Don't really want this on top of my deck either, I think. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and mill it as well. And so that's 2 clean cards that we hit out of our deck, so the Brainstorm is going to be much more efficient and also gets the Akira out of my deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sure. 1, 2, 3 climaxes. There's still 3 standbys in deck. That's actually pretty good. You know, maybe we'll be able to trigger some standbys. That's kind of nice. All right, we're gonna play the Daiba, and we're gonna just hard play this without any information. Hopefully we can reveal 2 or higher. On play, mandatory reveal. If it's 2 or higher, whoa, free stock. Nice. And it's also a level 0 bomb. All right. So this is a pretty good attacking turn. We'll go ahead and attack with Nana if we trigger a Climax, so we can pay it out and do the Twin Drive. Otherwise, yeah, just seems pretty good. All right, direct attack for 1, 2, for 3.
1, 2, and 3. Cancels on 3.
All right, direct attack for 1, 2. That'll be for 2.
1, 2. Cancels on 2.
Wow. All right, and then front attack here. I will Twin Drive just because I am looking to trigger Climax. If we trigger the pants, we can salvage the standby for level 2. And if we trigger standby, we have pretty good targets here. I believe, yeah, we have the 2/2 Mahiru, which is a pretty good target. So I would like to trigger here. And if we don't trigger, then 2 clean. I'm okay with that. Twin Drive. First check is nothing. Second check, it is nothing. 1 damage.
1. Hits.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, and now I need to level the 2/1 Aang in order to have the early pick condition. And then you can also see that I'm out 4 Aangs. That's all my copies. Okay. Which means I have to salvage this card somehow. Okay. So this reverses. And he's done attacking. This goes to the weight room. I'm gonna choose to resolve Sokka here on K1. And then I can choose to clock anything. I am going to, let's see. We have Azula's. There are some level 2s that I would rather clock than the 3/2 Azula because I already have one in hand, but we'll go with this since the other 2s are in there. And then we summon a level 0 from the deck and summon it anywhere. And I'm gonna summon this. This is one of the cards that you can standby out or summon Sokka and still get value out of it. Because it doesn't, the on-play effect is not too relevant except in certain matchups. And then it has an actability to salvage anything. And this will guarantee us salvaging 2/1 Aang. And then another thing here, depending on what we draw and clock into, we may or may not want to pay out these stocks because this is a 2/1 Ty Lee and this is a 2/2 what do you call it, Azula. I'm gonna draw for turn, and then the top card or the bottom card, I have no idea what it is because it was the blind stock. I'm gonna clock this for turn, draw 2. Okay, and then the thing with this deck, you need to keep track of a lot of your cards because a lot of it are combo pieces. So you want to keep track of how many Appas are out of your deck. So we have 2 here, we got 1 here, and then this is a blind stock. So potentially there's a 0 to 1 in the deck, and the combos draws or sort of summons the Appa from the deck. So we are going to, we can either play this and guarantee that it's going to be in the deck, or we can just hope and pray that that is not a copy of the last Appa. What we can do here, we will just go for the guaranteed play. We are out 3 Climax is showing right now, so let's we want to hit Brainstorm. Alright, so here's the good thing. I can choose to activate this first before I Brainstorm, so I get the second effect in the top check, so I have an increased chance of Brainstorming. Or, if I hit this Brainstorm, then I can just get the 2/1 Aang, and then I don't have to do this and -1, and I can save this for later if I want to, right? Let's try Brainstorming first. Try to high roll, pay 1, and then hopefully we hit +1. If not, we'll go for the backup plan. We did hit 1. We will salvage the 2/1 Aang that we need. Okay. And then the second ability activates. I look at the top card of the deck, and I can put it at the top or the bottom. I am gonna leave that at the top so I know what my blind stock is. Oh no, wait, yeah, that doesn't work actually because this is
have to switch,
so that check doesn't matter.
Well, actually,
other than
is it start of attack or start of Climax?
That's a start of Climax, and then the Aang effect is when Climax is placed.
Wait, so that happens first.
He's gonna shuffle back 2. You're gonna shuffle back 2 at the Momo, right?
Oh no.
So if it's just these 2,
right,
the
right,
timing
right,
works.
right,
but
right,
if you're gonna touch your deck after, like
Right. Oh yeah, it does. All right, you know what?
you're not gonna shuffle back.
Let's not shuffle back.
Okay.
It's either here or in the deck.
That is right there.
All right.
It's right there, dude.
We'll see.
June looked at his deck twice, by the way.
Oh yeah, I did. Huh? Yeah. You need to. Yeah. I should have known. I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, after you brain fuck, and then I searched with the Sokka, and I searched the 2 Azulas.
Yeah, you
I
searched
still looked at 3 times. So yeah, I should have checked how many copies left in there, and then I should have confirmed. I thought about it and I forgot to mention it and lapped it. All right, so I am going to just play a character that I can swing with. Let's see what's the
Everything's printed. This is a level zero ball.
I'm gonna do that, and then I am just gonna go for the Climax combo, and hopefully I don't get punished by
Alright, are you gonna
not
move it?
remember.
Okay, are you gonna move the Climax step?
And then I'm gonna go to the start of Climax phase. Before I play the Climax, I'm gonna resolve this top card to line stock, and I do need 4 characters for this.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play the Climax combo. I'm gonna search my deck, and the Appa is indeed still in there.
Damn.
Okay. Alright, so now we can look at the deck like we were supposed to have done, and then we can sort of figure out what that last card is. I'll see in a second if it's not an Azula, it's not an Appa, it's not a 2/1 Aang. Let's see. It's not a Climax.
It's probably fine then.
It's not a thing. One thing it could be is okay. It's not a Ty Lee. It's not a 2/2 Azula because there's one left in there.
Don't go through every option, June.
Those are all the reason I'm naming those particular cards is because
They're combo pieces.
they're combo pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if this gets summoned, it has on reverse a blind stock for the turn, and this always has the time machine effect when it reverses. It could go to memory, it comes back next turn. Okay. So I'm gonna attack here first, front for 2, 3. All right. So we're up both 2/2 Azulus.
2 cancel on 2. First.
I'm gonna front here second for 2. Choice. Alright, so when we trigger choice, generally speaking, you just want to dump the 2/1 Aangs because you don't really need the Aangs anymore. And even if you do, you only need 1 copy for the most part. So these are like quote unquote dead cards for the rest of the game. So you can just shove these and they'll always get more stock.
Cancel on 1.
Okay. I'm gonna front for 2, 3.
1, 2. No.
And then on reverse.
Why?
The first ability activates, I can send it to memory.
Yeah.
The other ability is on reverse, I can blind stock, but let me double check my climaxes real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm good on stock.
Damn.
So I'm gonna pass on the blind stock, and then that means I have at least 1 guarantee cancel in here.
That's not good for me. Alright, I will go ahead and not encore any of this and draw for turn. I'm sad. Alright, clock. So, like I said, pretty easy to get Akira back into level when we need her. Oh my goodness. Draw? Okay. Second draw? Oh no. What the hell? I didn't trigger any last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Okay. This is a little bit of a rough turn. I already clocked. Yeah, I already clocked. What is the non-climax in the deck? Okay, I just need to make sure it's playable. So my 3s. Okay, I need to make sure if it's a playable, it's worth brainstorming because then I can salvage it. If it's not a playable, then I'm not really sure what I'm doing this turn. But oh, did we trigger? Uh-oh. Did we trigger these? I feel like we didn't trigger it. Oh no, it's possibly that. Oh no. Oh no, it's probably that. I don't remember triggering it. This is a playable. Akiras are all accounted for. That's all accounted for. That's all accounted for. that's all accounted for, I think. Do we have a 2/2 somewhere? Oh god. Yeah. How do I play this turn? This is awful. Do I just pass? There's no way passing this card here, right? There's no way. If I pass turn here, I guarantee get 2 cancels. And then he doesn't get a reverse on the Appa. And then I can go for a kill the following turn, potentially. If I brainstorm, I can salvage potentially 2 things, but then I don't really get to do anything with that. And then I also lose stock. I feel like brainstorming just seems such a bad play if I can't attack with the 2 cards I brainstorm. You know what? I think this is gonna be a pass turn play. Or maybe we attack once. Maybe attacking once is fine. What is left in the deck? It is a brainstorm and a salvage pants. Okay, maybe attacking once could be fine. How big is this?
This is 7K. This is base.
Base. Can I kill that? I don't think I can kill that. Oh my goodness, I can't kill that. Okay. We're definitely doing this. And then it's just, do we do this? If I attack with anything, you get a reverse with Appa. I kind of want to just put a stop to that. As soon as possible. And I have like a good incentive to do it here. I'm just gonna not... Okay, we're gonna go into a climax phase. I'm gonna play the standby. We're gonna standby 2/2 Mahiru to back row. And I'm gonna pass turn.
Oh, this is also a thing that you're gonna see against some players. They don't want to give reverse targets to Appa, so you're just gonna +3. Alright, draw for turn.
You talk about this as if I had a choice.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's a thing that happens when you play this deck. Okay. Or like they'll trade like 1 or 2 cards, you know? Yeah. And then
Well, I would crash that if I could.
Yeah, but with like this is a card I don't care about anymore. So yeah. This outcome is completely fine. I have this
I'm sure it's here. Fine for you, dude.
And then I have let's see, which climax is this? It is a choice trigger left in the deck. So I can choose to just attack here or brainstorm. This is the 2/1 counter, which I might want, especially if he goes in for another play where he tries to avoid giving me reverse targets. The sack counter will prevent him from running anything in. So if he attacks with anything, it'll guarantee me having a reverse target. So alright, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna minus on purpose here and then sculpt my hand. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab this because this is needed for the level 3 combo. So I'm gonna use this ability. I'm gonna sack this, salvage this character, and then this ability activates and we can look at the top card of our deck and then put it on the top or bottom. I am gonna put it, oof, that's rough. I am gonna put it on the bottom because I do want to attack 3 times and I don't want that to be at the very top, and I also want to resolve this turn. So we're fine with missing that trigger, but it lets us put it, like as you can see, I have plenty of stock, so I just want to be able to pay that out in future turns and not be able to, not need to pay out so much stock. So I'm going to put that there and I'm going to go into attack.
And I'm going to play another back row card?
No, I'm good. Yeah. Direct for 2.
Cancel on the top.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to resolve this.
Oh.
It's fine though. Direct for 2.
Cancel off the top.
So that this way, I only have to pay out 1 stock next turn. Direct for 2. And then I'm going to refresh.
Yeah. Okay, so I think it was good I didn't attack.
So if I don't resolve this, I only have to pay out 1 stock, which is guaranteed to be paid out with this. If I do this, I have to pay out 2 stock to pay this out next turn, which I might not be able to do with my current hand if I cancel. So we'll see.
For now, it's just storing for content.
Yeah. Clearly, the one card after is gonna be a climax, so I don't want to trigger it.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't trigger it, that means you're gonna take this refresh in.
No, I mean the card after.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay. For two, right? It was the 2-1. Yes, I knew it. Okay. Like the moment I was like, I'm pretty sure I did not trigger that 2-1. So yeah. So not brainstorming was 100% the right play there. As crazy as that turn was.
Yeah, we both had pretty awkward turns where I didn't really do anything. I managed them to hand fix and then just attack 3 times. Didn't resolve this.
Okay, but how many times did you attack?
I did attack 3 times.
Okay, nice.
I mean, you only took like what? Maybe 2 damage? We're not even sure if you're even taking damage right now.
I would like to cancel this. Yeah, please.
No,
that would be nice.
Be a 2-0.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Refresh point. And then cancel.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Doesn't matter if you didn't attack if you triple cancel.
Nice.
But the outcome of the trade-off is that I have a bunch of stock now compared to him.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. Oh, that actually might come in really nice handy. We have 2 Mahirus here already too? That's kind of crazy. Oh, wow. Interesting. I want to level Akira here, but then I don't actually need to play blue. But I think I have enough attackers outside of blue that I should be fine. I'm just going to level a Mahiru. Or sorry, I'm going to clock a Mahiru. Wait, does this make sense? Yeah, I think this makes sense. I'm gonna level the Akira because I need the experience at this time. And then we're gonna draw 2. Hopefully we can draw some playables here. That'd be really nice. Ah! That's a playable. That is like not the worst playable here. Shocking. Alright. 2/2 Mahiru can come to the front. Any good things we can get from Brainstorm? Ooh, those are some pretty nice cards we get from the Brainstorm. I'm pretty into that, actually. Also, okay, actually, I have a pretty interesting play here. So we're going to play the level 0 My Shine Kanan Aijo. I'm going to top check first. If it's red, I can actually use the Riki effect to give myself red. And then I can start potentially trying to play some red cards. If it's not red, and it's not a climax, I can just mill it and we can just brainstorm 5. So top check. Oh, it's red. Okay, but I don't have the climax, so do I even need to play it for the climax? I don't think so, right? Because I don't have the climax. I don't need to, yeah. So I think, yeah, because I can't get the climax this turn. Oh, I could get it, but if I have to play a back row, then it's not worth. Oh wait, if I get the back row, then I can standby out Mahiru. Whoa, wait, that's a line actually. That's a pretty good line actually. I have so many Mahirus. Getting a standby here would be so good. Alright, I'm actually gonna do the effect. I think if I get a standby here, I'm like in a really solid position. And this guarantees me to have the red color. Yeah, we're doing it. So we're gonna clock this to salvage a 1 or lower. And then now that I have the Akira in my experience, I can early play the Shiori for to -1 level, and then on play, I can top check X, where X is the number of my characters. So I'm really hoping to find a climax here in the top. Specifically the standby. If I find the other climax, it's actually not good, but specifically standby in the top 4 here would be really good.
Counts itself?
Yeah, it counts itself.
Okay.
Top X. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, we're gonna add this. Send the rest away now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, did not get the standby. Unfortunate. That's fine, but we did get another good attacker here that we will play. How big is the Aang?
The Aang is 7k.
7k. Am I bigger without the back row? Let's see here. 1/5. It's 5, 6/5. Okay, so I do need the back row to kill the Aang. So I think we're gonna have our back row like this. Shiori is frontal assist 2k to characters in front, and we'll just leave the 2/2 on its own. It's fine, even though this is our biggest character. It also has Revue Encore, which means that I don't care if it gets reversed as much. It's easier to protect it, but I do want to reverse his board this turn. So Do I want to push damage now? That's the next question. You're at 1-3. You just refreshed. You refreshed with at least 1 out. I feel like I'm kind of far behind. Maybe I want to push some damage. How many cards in your hand?
There are 6 cards in my hand.
6 cards in hand, so not even full hand. So if I do push a bit here, I think I could actually get some value out of that. I feel like I have a standby in win room, which means that if I trigger pants, I can actually get it back. I'm gonna go ahead and try to push some damage this turn.
Okay.
Hand's looking good. I can afford this. All right, we're gonna go ahead front attack here first. I'm attacking with the smallest thing as you would do in standby because that's the one I want to get rid of the most. And then on attack, this gets 1/5 power.
Okay.
So front here for 1-2, trigger 4-2.
Are we tied?
No, I'm like 5k.
Okay.
Dude.
Cancels?
Wow. All right, we're gonna front attack here next. 1/5 power to the Nana for 1-2-3, trigger 4-4.
You seem you're just bigger, right?
I'm bigger. Yes.
4?
Yeah, 4-2-3.
Okay, 3. Cancel.
He's a little too good, guys. I don't know what to do. I really want to trigger once again. A standby would give me Mahiru. A pants would give me the Climax. So we're gonna twin drive here. So pay 1 and gets the Akira out. First check for 1-2. Second check for 1-2.
1, 2. 1, 2.
I cannot trigger to save my life. All right. Well, at least we stuck 2 damage. That's better than not sticking 2 damage.
So this turn, I have plenty of stock. For the level 3 Azula combo, I need anywhere from depending on if I stand by on Azula. If I don't stand by on Azula, I need anywhere from 7 to 8 plus 8 to 9 stock, depending on how many times I want to resolve Sokka. And I have right now 10 stock. I kind of want to spend 4 stock this turn because the 4th card is a 2-1 counter, which might be relevant for this matchup. So I am going to 3 stock Encore the same.
Interesting.
Okay, pay 3.
Okay.
And then let these die.
Sure.
Stand. Draw. And then I could clock here. These are just like good cards to keep overall, and this is as well, but I don't need it at the moment, and my hand is pretty built already. So what I'm gonna do is I do want to clock because I want to be able to draw into a couple additional cards. Alright, that worked out very well. And then this is where we encored the 2-1 Aang. And then we know we have 1 more Appa in the deck because we shuffled back in 3. That's one of the reasons I discarded a 2-1 Appa with this effect to turn prime. So I am going to... Let's see. Yeah, okay. I don't have the alarm this time, so I don't need a full, like, 4 board. I'm gonna play this. On play, pay 1. Pay out this counter that I wanted in there. Discard Climax. Switch into another Climax. And I'm not going to shuffle back in any cards.
Yeah, sounds
so
good.
no soul. Okay. If I had a 2-1 copy of Aang in there, or if I knew I was out of Appa in the deck, then I would consider shuffling back. But I know there's 1 Appa, and then there's no 2-1s to shuffle back in. So that's fine. Powers on the board.
This will be 10-5. This is 4K, and this is 5-5. And whenever I use an act, I can assign 500.
Okay. This is 10-5?
10-5.
Okay.
This is frontal 2K.
Okay. 5-5.
No, 4K.
4K. 4K. This is 5-5. Okay.
Yeah.
4K, 5-5. Okay. Alright, so it's looking like we can't really kill all 3 at the moment. 4K. Alright. If that's the case, we're gonna go with just killing 2 things. You said assign how much power? 500?
500 power.
This is 5-5, right?
Yeah, that's 5-5.
Alright, so we're gonna just let that live. It has Encore anyways, so it's as much as we want to kill it, it's not as efficient sometimes. So if we have to leave one thing alive, and then plus it's like within counter range, so we'll let that live. Start our climax phase. Play the climax. Climax combo. Search the deck. And then we do have our last Appa left in the deck. Okay. And then we still have a decent trigger pool here.
Well, hopefully we can cancel some here.
Unfortunately, if we trigger choice here, there isn't a whole lot of
You didn't decide to mill out for this, for the choice.
Right, because I kind of didn't want to mill the rest of my deck because it has a decent number of climaxes in it at the moment. And my stock is clean, so...
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, so I guess if I trigger choice, I can add this trigger to my hand. Let's see. I will... You are level 2, okay. I will attack here first.
Well, the blind stock first.
Yeah, just in case you have a anti-change, then you'll do this.
Okay, sure.
So that like you'll be forced to do this and then not lose this. So this is ideal at the moment because you're level 2. Front for 2?
Yeah, that's fine.
2 or 3?
And you don't have to stock if you don't want to either, right?
Correct.
Okay, sure. I'll take it.
Take the damage. And then I am going to 100% send this to memory.
Okay.
And then for blind stock, I should be fine, I feel like.
Okay.
So I have 6. This is 7 stock. That's the minimum I would want. So even if this is 30, I can just pay it out next turn. Front for 2. 2.
Cancel.
And I'm gonna front here. I'm smaller for 2. 2. Okay. So
Cancel.
if that blind stock was clean, I should be pretty good to go.
Crap. Okay. All right. How did I take that 3? What? Draw for turn. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. We're not gonna clock. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a very compressed deck still. I don't want to touch that. Oh my goodness, what is going on? All right. That's fine. That's fine. We are okay with this. All right. I don't think we're gonna do much damage this turn. Unfortunately, I think that is just the way it's gonna be. However, I do want to start establishing some kind of defensive presence because like we're very far behind. So we're gonna go ahead and play the Yuyuko and Ichie Climax Swap. Go ahead and Climax Swap this pants for a standby. And we're going to go ahead and use the standby combo. So Climax step, standby out the Mahiru right here. And we're gonna pay 1 with the Mahiru effect, send the standby to the waiting room, stand, and all my characters get +1 soul. Alright. You don't have the counter in hand, so I don't have to worry about siding or anything, but I do want to... Thinking here.
That was rather unfortunate. I didn't trigger any.
Do you want to direct here first? So if we do trigger a standby, there's only 1 left in the deck, but if we do trigger it, we can standby over this position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and thinking on the salvage here. Oh my goodness. This is the first card too. That's not great. I'm almost level 3. I kind of feel like I should just salvage, because I don't think he's gonna be pushing me damage anytime soon. Like I do need to get climaxes to like to push back. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead salvage the pants. I'm almost level 3 anyways. Use that combo. So this will be for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that is 2 soul.
Yeah. 2 soul because of the thing. Yeah. All right. Sure. I'm gonna front. Go ahead, front for 1, 2, 3. Trigger for 4.
1, 2, 3. Oh yikes! How did I take that far? Alright, maybe that. Let's see. Ideally, we want to save all the zeros in the deck and waiting room for Sokka. So let's just level up Appa here. It's a level 2 since we already have one here. And then we're gonna have red here anyway.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and a standby. All right.
There we go.
Now the decision is to either standby out the Mahiru or the Akira. It all really depends on what I think he can do the next turn. And my stock resources. I'm gonna go ahead and standby out the Mahiru, so just to try to mitigate as much damage as possible on the following turn, and then I'd rather have Akira's in hand so I can heal with them. So standby Mahiru, and this will be for 5, so you're probably gonna cancel this.
1, 2, 3, cancel.
Go ahead.
Alright, that is our last standby, so we have 1 to 2 choices left in the deck. Interesting. So what are the chances that this is a choice? And then we're guaranteed, if we want to, we can draw clock and then draw into a choice. That means we can do this combo again. And there are 2 Appas shuffling back in. If we 3-stop this, we can just go. This doesn't seem like a bad idea, honestly. Yeah, again, I have plenty of stock. 7, even if I 3-stock, I'll go down to 7 and then attack 3 times, I'll be back up to 10. Just because of how guaranteed it is, and then this being a blind stock, let's waiting room 3-stop this. Okay, it was clean. That means there are 2 choices in here. I'm gonna draw.
This comes back first.
Oh yeah, this goes. Okay, I'm gonna draw. I got this. And then let's see. I am actually gonna clock here. Yeah. I am going to clock and then draw these 2. Ooh, okay. I must have miscounted somewhere. Okay. Alright, we're missing a choice somewhere. I have 6 climaxes shuffling back in.
Okay, missing 2 choices.
Correct. Where did I blind stuff? Interesting. Pretty sure I know what the bottom card of the stock is.
I'll give you a hint. It wasn't a blind stock.
It wasn't a blind stock. Okay. Did I end up triggering one? Alright, we'll see. I'm gonna pay out some stock this turn anyways. I'm at 7 right now. Okay. So I want to comfortably get down to. Well, I can have less than. No, I'm gonna do 1-7. Okay. All right. Cut.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then refresh. Okay. Okay. So I want to play this. And then see. All right. I just wanted basically one of those. A trigger in my waiting room. And that this accomplished it. Let's see, how big is everything?
This is 12. This is 12.5. This is 10. 500 when I use a counter, and these have damage grade.
Okay. This is 10, 12, 12.5?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So this is.
Oh, they all have hand on court.
Yeah. This becomes 11k. Alright, we'll do it this way. So this is 12.5.
Yes.
Oof, that's pretty rough. Appa is 10k base on attack and then 11k here, 12k with the climax. This is 10k though.
That's 10.
Okay, alright, so we'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so where is it? Alright, I'm gonna use this ability. I can target those, right? Rest, resonance, target this.
Yeah.
And no counters.
Sure.
No events or backups. And we are gonna use Climax Combo.
Okay.
Search for an Appa. Summon that, and that side will be 11k.
Okay. 6 climaxes. The key.
So that's 1k over, so if he counters, But this one over here is 12k, we tie, and he can't counter. And Appa, when it reverses something, goes to memory anyways, even if it's reversed. So I'm missing... I want one more copy of Azula, so it's unfortunate waiting room situation, clock situation here. But we'll get there.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, this is the summoned one.
Yeah.
This is the old one, so front 10, 11, 12. No backups, no no events for 2.
1, 2, take 2. Activate the damage cry effects first.
Okay.
First damage cry. We'll mill it. Second damage cry. We'll mill it.
Okay, and then we tie on reverse. I want to use effects and this memory.
Go ahead.
Alright, so I mill 2 cards. How many Climax are you out?
I am out in waiting room 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
Wait,
so you triggered last turn.
Yeah,
So
4.
alright, he's pretty likely to cancel here. I can consider a side attacking here, and then gamble for a trigger for a 1, and then I have like what, a 33% chance, if not higher, if he has more climaxes in hand. I can go with that, or he's gonna guaranteed to cancel, or not guaranteed, but most likely cancel over here. If the top card is cancel anyway, so this doesn't matter. So I'm gonna front here first.
Sure.
For 2, for 11k. For 2.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay, that's the worst situation.
Alright,
yeah.
And then nothing happens here, yeah.
And then on reverse memory. Yeah. And for this, which climaxes are you out?
I am out. Missing 2 of the pants, 1 standby.
Okay, so this is a standby if it's a climax not already in hand. Am I okay with him playing a standby next turn? If I potentially side this and doesn't do anything. I'm okay with running this in. Okay. And then he can swing. I have a decent number of climaxes in deck still.
Sure.
So I'm gonna front for 2,
yep.
And then he either that's climax and he cancels, and it doesn't matter, or you know. Choice. I am going to get stop because this doesn't really do anything in my hand for me.
Okay. 2.
Yep.
3. Sorry, 3.
1, 2, correct. 3. Yeah. True. Alright, so it wasn't. That means he has what? Oh no, you triggered the standby. Right. I don't remember the first gate. That's how you got the second copy of the 3-2 out. Yeah.
That's correct. Refresh point. Level. This time I need red. Do not want to clock myself anymore. 2, 3. Oh my god.
Nice. Alright, that's a good outcome. And then this is perfect for me. He has nothing he can run in, leave me no reverses, so I just need to get my pieces next turn, and we're good to go.
Alright, encore. And we're gonna encore here. Alright, stand and draw. Draw for turn. Well, this is not great. We need to heal down as much as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and brainstorm first. Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my!
Oh, there you go. You hit brainstorm.
Okay, I'll have that. That's a healer. That, I guess. Jesus Christ. Sure, more mill. Okay, well. Oh no, we're kind of boned here. Wow. Oh, and he can hit himself to 3 really easily with that deck too.
Oh.
Not happy about that. Okay, well,
You need to really try and kill me this turn, or heal down to 3-0 or something.
I'm gonna try to heal. I mean, I can't. There's no world I kill you this turn. Alright, I gotta pay 2, and this is gonna heal the stock. I don't think I'll ever need this card. Heal the stock. We're gonna play over this with the Mahiru. Hopefully we can reveal 2 or higher here. That's not 2 or higher. How many am I out? I'm out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus. Okay. Play over this with the brainstormer. Brainstormer again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I did not hit. Alright, and then finally play over this. Healer. Heal again. Okay. That's the best I can do. I've not had a very fun game. It is what it is. Okay, let's see here. This is probably fine. This is probably fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, my stomach is hungry for all this damage I'll be taking next turn. Alright, direct attack. I don't think I'm gonna stick any damage here. But hey, maybe you die. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, cancel.
Alright, direct attack here for 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, cancel.
Alright, direct attack here for 1, 2, 3. Please don't trigger, please don't trigger, please don't trigger Climax. I asked for that.
I want to cancel with my choice triggers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to salvage anything.
Okay.
On
so
that
for
one
4.
for 4.
1. All right. Perfect.
I hate this game.
So I
Go
have,
ahead.
3 standbys, 2 to 3 standbys left because we got a blind stop right there. These apples come back. Powers on everything.
12, 12, 9.
All right. Perfect. That's within reverse range. And a draw. Let's see. I'm gonna first clock this and then go from there. See what we get. Alright, so this is not the ideal hand right now. So what we're gonna do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2 to 3 climaxes left in deck. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're not, the hand isn't ready yet, ideally. 12 and how much?
9.
9, okay, so I can still reverse one of those with Appa. I'm gonna play this first. I'm gonna mill 3. That's 3 different
Can't get
colors.
some alcohol.
So let's see here. I'm not gonna have a board at the end of turn, so I don't really need this. I will grab this. Yeah, I'll grab this just in case I'll need extra anti-backups. I have 8 hand right now, which is unnecessary. I really want to mill the last Azula in my deck.
Azula?
Azula, yeah. And then I will resolve the second effect here. And I just want to shuffle more zeros back in the new deck. And then we just established I don't really need the counter anymore. And then let's just mill the rest of the deck because I only have 2 to 3 climaxes left. And then I want to refresh with all of these out. So I'm going to brainstorm. Take this out, which is also another pseudo combo piece. Ooh, I hit nothing. Interesting. Effect. Look at top. Leave it on top or bottom. I will leave it on top. Interesting. Alright, that's kind of awkward actually. I'll leave it on the bottom. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play over this. Minus 500 to your front row.
Okay.
And then we're gonna use the second ability. We don't need this. Sack, and then we are gonna salvage. Let's see, where is it? We are gonna. No, I'm gonna go for the triple Azula if I can. Grab this. We want a lot of copies of this for the final turn if possible. Okay, and then we have 6 cards left in deck. I am gonna play another copy of this. Top 3. 1, 2. Okay, did not hit. I wanted to grab either one of these, but that's fine. And we already did swap the bottom. We do have this in the waiting room, so we can just stand by it out, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so here is the plan. I'm gonna move this over here. We are gonna anti-back up this just in case. Anti-counter, and then here's the plan. We're gonna go into attack. Gonna front. I'm not gonna do this effect on purpose. Standby.
Okay.
I'm gonna standby this out.
Sure.
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Take 2. Top check.
On reverse.
Mill. Top check. Mill.
Okay. And then this is gonna be smaller.
Yes.
So I'm gonna attack here so that it can't crash something into this next turn. So I'm gonna front. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Do I want anything here? Unfortunately, there's not another Azula because it's in there. So I think I just don't standby out anything here. Or actually, okay, alright, here's what we'll do. I'll standby this out. I'll standby this out here.
Okay.
And chances are highly unlikely that he can run in something at 500. I don't think his deck has anything that's 500 power anyways.
Okay.
So that's gonna be for 2.
1, 2. Take the 2. Damage try. Damage try. Oh my god.
Okay.
Lord Jesus.
So this was the 50-50 I was hoping that I didn't lose on. The other way, if I knew the second card was going to be a standby, I would have attacked with this, so I can just 3-stock it, but instead I'm going to have to 3-stock this one this time.
Well, you haven't finished attacking.
I'm not gonna finish
you're
attack
not
with this.
gonna attack?
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, because that one, and I just triggered 2, right? And I have plenty of stock, right?
Okay.
So ideally I would have attacked with this, leave this, and then
I see, okay.
I guess this still lives either way, so this is fine.
Sure. So
you
you
pay
pay
3.
3. Okay.
And then pay out 2 climaxes.
Interesting.
Right?
You're not gonna attack also.
Yeah. And then I just have ward presence to minus soul.
Okay.
And then I have 7 climaxes. Going back in.
My turn then?
Yeah.
Untap. Draw.
That one's dead.
Oh, this one. Oh, this one's dead.
Yeah, that one's dead. Yeah. That's helpful.
Oh, I can't clock. Oh,
And I have 8 stock. I'm just playing.
Oh, well, I can play that, which is the good thing. I guess we can get the Climax combo, which is the good thing. So I'll clock. I can't clock. So yeah. I guess this will have to reverse, so I'll rather do this, question mark. Play this from hand, pay 2, discard, heal stock. And I thought it was kind of weird that you were trying to leave up attackers, but it kind of makes sense now because you're going to leave up multiple boards. But this is an on reverse combo, so like I thought you were going to just not give me a board, so I couldn't do it, but I guess this is nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyways, this is double Icy Tail on reverse, pay 2, so I guess I'm just going to have to pray that you just get sacked here, because I'm pretty dead if I don't kill you this turn. So now the question is, what attack order? So I'm guessing this is a climax, that's why you're not attacking. So you can blink 1 attack. The question here is, I have 1 more climax in deck. It is a, is it a standby? It is a standby. Nice. And if it's the first climax, then I want to attack with the Akira so that I can pay it out. And if it's not though, I don't want to attack with Akira first because then that's shuffling 2 clean back into my deck, which is not good. So it's really a 50-50 here. I do think that it's way worse to not shuffle the climax back than to shuffle 2 clean. So I'm gonna bank on that. So I'm gonna front attack with the Akira. So this will be for 1, 2, 3. Trigger for 4. Okay. Oh, if I could have drawn that, that'd been so much better. Okay, whatever. This will be for 4.
For 4. Okay.
Oh.
It's not a climax.
We're still missing that one choice.
I'm missing the one choice I forgot about.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or it could have very well been in my hand.
Oh, this is standby. Oh, if I drew the Akira, it was so much better. Why should I use though? I had a feeling I had an Akira left in my deck, and I was just like, oh, if I could draw it, and I drew this, I was like, I guess there was no Akira left, and that's the next card.
Okay,
Oh, if I drew the Akira, I could double Akira this turn. Anyways.
refresh.
Okay.
It's not thingy, so alright, we're done with Appas, but I need red,
Yeah, right.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So this is a secondary. Ideally it's a 2/2, but like both my 2/2s over here.
Yeah.
So okay.
Wait, what is this going? This is a 4.
Oh, this is, yeah, that was the refresh, and
Yeah.
then it's 4, 2, 3 cancels.
Okay. I'll use the Akira combo. Pay 2. You're gonna icy tilt twice. So bottom 4.
Bottom 4 twice.
Yep.
Okay.
First one burns 1.
Burn 1. Okay.
Second one burns 2.
2. Okay. Yikes.
Okay, and I know this is a trigger.
That's super yikes.
How many classes do you have here? Oh, sorry. How many cards left in your deck?
Cards left in my deck. There are 7 cards left in my deck.
And I know that's a trigger. So I think because of that, I want to front for 4 and then side for 3. I think that's my lethal lines, which means I cannot side this one for 3. Or I mean, I want to front for 4 and then attack for 3. And if I side attack this, it's going to be 2 here, which doesn't do me anything. So I think I'm just going to front here. Because yeah, so this is going to be for 1, 2, 3, trigger for 4.
Okay.
So front for 4. And then obviously no standby. So let me refresh real quick. I'm just not even going to really shuffle because if I'm dead here, or I mean, yeah. The most minimal of
Alright, so
shuffles.
there's like 3 climaxes left in my deck, so there's no way, right?
There's no way,
Yeah,
right? Alright.
Exactly.
Top deck cancel, it's fine.
1,
Damn it.
2. There are 3 climaxes left in my deck. Okay.
Oh my god. Alright.
Refresh point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Or wait, no, you didn't.
No, see.
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
Alright, well, I mean, yeah, front 4.
2. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, look at that.
is that
Wonder
the
what
last card
is.
standby?
That's the standby.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll just walk away.
Alright, so I need to know what's shuffling back into my deck. I have 3 2/1 Aang triggers, and I have 1 Azula. Ideally, I might want that Azula. I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter because I can't heal off this bottom. Alright, so what matters then are the 2/1 Aangs and 1 copy of Sokka. And then we have another copy here. I can shuffle that back, and I have another copy.
If I had the second Akira, you were actually so dead. My goodness.
Alright, the Encore, stand. I'm gonna draw the standby.
Yeah.
Refresh.
Oh my god, the second Akira would have murdered you. That's so funny.
Alright, powers on everything?
12, 11.
12s and 11, okay. Alright.
I have no hand. Just go off.
Ideally, I guess we don't need the clock here. Yeah, we're fine. So we are gonna go for the triple Azula play. Refresh. Okay. We are gonna play no clock and then pay 2. Get 1. Okay. Just in case.
I have no hand.
Yeah, I know you don't have hand. Just we're gonna go through the motion, alright? No counter check.
The motion of BM?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then we're gonna see if we can, you know, high roll basically. Pay 2 here. Heal 1. And then we have the Sokka here. We want to stand by that out. And the thing with this is that we want to also pay out a Sokka. And then we don't need hand. So I don't remember exactly where I triggered Sokka. Alright, so this has to be Sokka then. Well, it's either that or the very bottom. Interesting. I need 2 damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, you need 2 damage, dude.
Alright, we're good. Alright, there's nothing I can really do, honestly, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? There is something I can do. Alright. I'm gonna play over this. We're gonna have to play over Sokka anyways. I'm gonna use this effect. Pay 1. Discard a Climax. Grab a Climax.
Sure.
Now we have the Sokka.
Alright, shuffle back.
Alright, I'm gonna shuffle back Sokka and a non-trigger, a level 0.
Sure.
So we only need to do 2 damage. Okay, this is a 12 case, right? This side is 9.
Nah, 11.
11.
How big are your Azulas?
They are base plus 500 per opponent's board.
Okay, so,
so
11,
10,
5, 13?
Alright, I need to attack there, not last.
They're 13 on these.
These are 13s, yeah.
Yeah.
And these are, this is 10-5.
Yeah.
But if I attack with these, this would be 10-5 tier 11. So I need to not attack
Oh, I see. Interesting.
last. Yeah. That's
Wait, is it continuous?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, it's on attack, on attack.
On attack. Oh.
But these get top decked.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. That's kind of that's so interesting.
I'll attack it like first or second, yeah.
I see. I was wondering why you were thinking so hard.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So then,
So-
if you top deck this, you're going 12-5, 12. I see.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
So if we had more Sokkas or like 2-1 Aangs with the adjustable trigger, we would shuffle more back in, but we don't need to. So we're just gonna play this.
Okay.
Summon off the Sokka.
Sure.
I'm gonna front here first.
You should don't want to remove my damage scries from my board. Early.
I thought about it,
Yeah.
but alright, we'll do 1 first.
So the joke is I'm 3-5.
Yeah, we'll do 1. We'll do
Sure,
1
sure,
first.
sure.
We'll do 1 first.
Okay,
Fine.
dude.
You always go through the proper motions so that you don't misplay when it matters.
Can you do one instances of 1 though? The damage card doesn't come up, right? The damage card doesn't come up unless I take 1, right?
Basically, yeah. But like for the games that matter.
Oh,
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure,
So
sure.
you're right. You do want to remove the damage card first for the games that matter.
Sure, I
so
see.
We'll do this, and then this will tie at the second attack anyways.
Yeah.
So this will still be fine going second. So
Yeah.
we'll front here for 2. For 2.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
dead. Do we want to keep going? Question mark.
Let's finish the turn.
Sure.
Let's see how many attacks we can get with Sokka.
Against my will. I'm not gonna level up. We're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna damage scry though.
Yeah, sure.
All right, go
All
ahead.
right. On reverse,
Yeah.
top deck it.
Sure.
Oh, pay cost.
Or yeah. Pay cost. Pay 1 sec.
Yeah.
Top deck it. Burn 3.
Sure. Cancel on 2.
Okay. And then cost of pay 1.
Yeah.
Sokka. Clock. I want to clock.
Haven't we done this enough on this channel
Lost
already?
character.
One more.
But have you seen the Sokkas?
Never before shown.
Before shown.
So currently we're looking at 9 instances of damage with just the base triple Azula+Sokka combo.
Correct.
And
then
since you
any-
started with 2 stock though,
Yeah.
you still have stock for if you trigger standby, you can bring out more Sokkas and you can get more attacks.
Yeah.
His limit is how many times he can clock right now,
Yeah.
which would be
Which
3 more
is
times.
3 more times. Yeah.
I need to see if like the viewership graph on our videos just like plummets when like Sokka starts like doing Sokka things. Is like
That's what the viewers are here for, bro.
I mean like yeah. That's the question. Like, is it like?
Summon over those.
Do they like seeing this or not? Are they entertained by this or?
Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Direct for 2. 2.
A couple years down the line when Sokka's
Oh, I
back,
see,
this will
okay,
be- This will be good historical footage.
Cancel.
Cancels. Okay. This one I have to attack. We tie here now.
Yeah, sure.
Front for 2. 2. Oh, these aren't standbys.
Cancel.
On reverse. Pay 1. I'm gonna sack this. Top deck it. Burn 3. On
Alright.
deck.
Take 3.
Pay 1.
Damage crit.
I had another 2-1.
Where were these cancels earlier, by the way? What the hell? That's such nice cancels.
Summon. I have 1 more Sokka in here. Alright, so ideally,
You have to trigger standby in one of these 2 attacks.
yeah. 2 more attacks. I have 3 2-1 Aangs in here, so.
You have like
and-
six standbys.
Wait, what does he?
and three
Why does he need
I
trigger?
have I have 6 standbys left.
To
So I
get
can
an
attack more
extra
with
attack.
more Sokkas.
If you
Sokka, this.
no. If you trigger standby, you summon Sokka to back row, and then you use
I get-
Azula's effect to sack the back row Sokka, which summons. So you attack with this.
Yeah,
and
you'll
you
see,
attack
you'll
with
see.
this, yeah.
Oh, I see. Cause then you summon over the Sokka and
yeah,
then Sokka
yeah.
effect again.
There's-
Okay, sure. I see. I understand now.
Direct for 2? That's the wrong trigger, man. Alright, that's more stock.
1, 2, take it. Damage card. Go ahead.
Front? Oh, did you not level?
I'm not leveling this one.
for 2. 3.
1,
Unfortunate.
2, 3. Damage card first. Go ahead.
On reverse, K1, sack.
Simu's doing the deck profile here.
Did I pay 1 for Sokka? No, right? Okay. Pay 1? There's nothing left in here, so man, I wish there was a crucial effect.
Yo, Ember Island.
We get just one more attack, unfortunate. I have so many standbys in here too. Watch me trigger standby now when it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Direct. Always, it's always
That's
last attack when it doesn't matter
so that's
anymore.
1, 2,
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, that's the game. Anyways, did I even have climaxes left? I had a few. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I had 3 standbys and then 3 Aang's left in there because this was a 2-1 Aang for the start of the game.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
so-
Okay. I see.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to mention that like after every turn, and then I'll remember when it's your turn.
Well,
I was like, I'll mention it next turn, and I keep forgetting.
we definitely saw the explosive finish
Yeah.
from that deck, and also like I think what was nice to see as well was like the really good mid game where like you see like the deck. Some decks when they get a lot of resources,
Yeah.
it actually is harder to play because they don't actually have good things to do with those resources
Yeah.
in mid game, and good ways to like respond to opponent board states. Like for example, like when you have a game like that and I get hit to high level, a lot of decks don't have good ways to like deal with my board at like,
Yeah.
level 1 and 2. But your deck has great ways to use those resources as well as great tools to like at least threaten a standby board or me getting hit to level 3 early. So that was really nice to see from
Yeah.
your board. And this card didn't even come out. How many copies of that do you run?
I ran 2, but like this was basically my this was my
The
stock.
bottom of your stock, yeah. You couldn't.
This was my stock.
I see. So you couldn't
Yeah.
get that out. Do you usually like getting that card out in the mid game?
Depending on the matchups, you don't need it. Like in matchups like this, where
Yeah.
you can pretty much just triple Azula.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in matchups where your opponent has a big board and you can't like more than double Azula or single Azula, you'll use this to proc Sokka's effect
Yeah.
to sack it instead of this, where it like doesn't need to reverse anything,
Yeah.
right? But in this matchup, it didn't really. I didn't really need it, so I didn't focus on it.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
then
good.
like at level 2, 1 to 2 basically, like the one turn where you denied like reverses by not attacking, and I just like had the Appa on board, right?
Yeah.
And then I just get into a position where I just have both of these on board, right? And then especially if you're still level 1, you're forced to like, unless your level 1s are huge, you're forced to like kind of choose between which one you want to kill.
Yeah.
Right? If you can't kill both.
Yeah.
So if you don't kill this, I just keep getting 3 pluses.
Right.
If you don't kill this, I could like summon more Appas and combo
Yeah,
again.
because you can
Yeah.
just a combo.
Yeah, so it's like anytime your opponent like can't deal with both of these, it's
such a big
yeah. And I 3-stocked this twice this game, which is normally not a thing, but the option being there is super nice.
Yeah,
You
'cause
3-stock, you
You
plus 1,
you
and then
3
you
stock plus
another
one, and you plus another one, and it
And
gets
it's
in
a
stock.
stock,
So
yeah.
it's not actually even a 3
and
stock.
and it just like keeps going to memory and coming back, and then like having empty board gives you your opponent not be able to run anything, so they can just have
Yeah.
reverse targets for us
Yeah.
as well.
So I think that inherent synergy is also really good. We're not going to talk about how many times this hit.
To
Get
be
that
fair,
out of my sight.
to be fair, I did after initially building the deck. Be mindful about like the colors. There are
Oh, okay.
there are 5 greens. Like this brainstormer could be down to 3 very easily, but I
But,
kept it
yeah.
at 4 because it's
I
green.
see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the counter?
The 2-1 counter right
Yeah,
there.
there it is. Yeah. And then I have blues. This itself is blue. This is blue. That's at 8 copies, I believe. And then the majority of the deck is
Red and yellow.
Red and yellow. Yep.
So it's kind of like if you hit green or blue, it's a good chance that you're gonna
Yeah, so
actually
the wonderful thing about it is you brainstorm first, and then you look at the top, right?
Oh.
And then if you're gonna play this anyways, if it's green or blue, you leave
keep
it there, and then you play this. If it's red or yellow, you bottom deck it, and then you play this.
Oh, that's
and
really
then
cool.
if it's blue or green, because so much of the deck is red or yellow, your next 2 cards just have to be 2 different colors. So it's kind of like a 50-50.
A higher chance to be red and yellow because it's a lower chance to not be red, or blue or green.
Yeah,
It's very, very cool. All right, and then for me, unfortunately, didn't really get to show off too much of the deck. Just had some really, really bad luck this game. But for the bad luck that I had, actually, that was surprisingly close. In fact, actually, I would have won if I... So my deck was, again, this, Standby, and the healer, the other healer, right? If I actually drew this, I would have won the game because then I could have double Akira comboed, and you're 500% dead from that in that deck state. I mean, just to show like the strength of Akira, like double Icy Tail for just pay 2 is like it's kind of like it's insane how inexpensive and how like powerful that can be.
Yeah,
it just reminds me of like how good this combo is and why this was for a period just very strong in GP meta.
Ways to play around that is just not have reverse targets or have anti.
This is a card that you actually actively want to go out of your way to deny just because of how powerful it is. And then the thing I didn't get to show off in this matchup, what I really wish I could have, was this 2-1 4K counter. It's a 4K counter with Akira in experience, and I mean that just gets over basically anything unless you have the. So like if I had this. I can't counter the lane that you do this on, but I can definitely protect the other lanes, which would have been really nice. But and I run 2, but
that's why I had one on the board. I had played the one on the board,
and then you had the other one,
and then I had the other one
just
in hand, just in case I wanted a double anti counter.
But I had 2 in this deck and never showed up. I just got really unlucky in the mid game there, but it is what it is. Still surprisingly close towards the end there. Not bad. Pretty happy with this build though. Definitely a lot of fun to try out. I think Akira is just such a cool card. Reminds me of Gura. It's like very similar to Gura. 11k healer and just like a really crazy combo to go along with it. But you can also play it. So you can play it where you all in on this card and try to triple. Or you could just play a very low to the ground, not really like very resource efficient build and just kind of slam it at the end and it kind of works. Same thing with Gura. Like that's why there's so many different Gura builds where you can kind of go all in on Gura,
save the resources,
or you just like play her as like a pretty big healer and like you just do it once or twice and it's still a pretty good combo. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. Got to feature a really cool deck and got to see a bit of Revue's potential. For now, there is an upcoming set for Revue that will definitely make the Revue, I guess the Revue Neo Standard set a lot more modernized. So can look forward to that as well. That's it for this video. We'll see you guys in a few days for another Revue Starlight matchup. That's going to be really fun and exciting. So be on the lookout for that. All right, that's it. See you guys next time. Bye.